In this video, I'm gonna break down the essential steps and resources you'll need for a smooth move to Louisville. From different neighborhoods to budgeting your move and more. So whether you're considering moving here or you have already made up your mind, stick around to the end because this guide is what you've been looking for. Hey everyone, welcome to Louisville Living. My name is Paul and I create videos where I talk about real estate and what it's like to live in Louisville, Kentucky. And today I'm here to bring you the best insights into Louisville living. And speaking of insights, did you know that Louisville is home to not only some of the best fried chicken, but also Louisville hosts the largest firework display in North America during the Kentucky Derby Festival. That's right, we know how to bring the thunder. Okay, so let's move on to our first big topic, research. Research is key, and trust me, you don't want to wing it when it comes to moving to Louisville, or any other city for that matter. Researching where you're moving to should be your priority. The more you know, the smoother your move will be. First up, let's talk about neighborhoods. Louisville has something for everyone. If you're looking for something hip, bustling, you might want to check out NuLu or the Highlands. Families might be more interested in areas like St. Matthews or Middletown. These areas provide a more calmer living experience. Each neighborhood has its own vibes and amenities, so think about what's most important to you and then make your decision. It might be a good idea for you to keep a list of what's important to you to have nearby where you live. So when it's time to start looking for an area to settle down, you'll have that list handy. Not to mention, if your goal is to buy a house, this list will be huge, and I repeat, huge help for your realtor. Now, if you've got kids or if you're planning to, schools are probably on your mind as well. Jefferson County Public Schools is the main district here, and it has a range of options to choose from. And there are also plenty of charter and private schools as well. The key is to look at metrics, but also it's important to consider the extracurricular activities as well as classroom sizes. A great school can make all the difference for you and your child. Websites like publicschoolreview.com and niche.com are great resources that you can use to help you with your research. And let's touch on crime rates. Alright, so we know no place is perfect, but knowing the stats can help you make an informed decision. Louisville Metro Police uses a crime mapping website, and it's communitycrimemap.com, to display crime on the map in Jefferson County. This is an invaluable resource, and I encourage everyone to use it when you're planning to move to Louisville, or if you're planning to move within Louisville. The map can give you a breakdown of crime in different parts of the city. And one thing that I like about it, it allows you to filter by type of crime, and it makes me feel more in control of the data with that function. I will say, however, generally speaking, Louisville is a pretty safe place. But like any other city, it has areas that you might want to avoid, so it's up to you to decide. So do your homework. It'll pay off and you will feel a lot more confident about your move. Hey, before I keep going, I just want you to know that in addition to my YouTube channel, I'm also a full-service realtor here in Louisville with Keller Williams Louisville. And if you're looking to buy or sell a home in or around Louisville area and would like my personal help, you can book a call with me using the link in the description below. Reach out to me in comments, give me a call, text me, whatever works for you. I absolutely love it when my viewers reach out to me to help them with their real estate needs. So go ahead and book a call with me today using the link in the description below. Okay, now let's roll into the next part, and it's budgeting your move. Knowing your numbers can take a lot of stress out of the whole process, and trust me, I know this for a fact. I made a few cross-country moves myself back in the day, and let's just say it wasn't thought out well. As you can see, I've been returning back to Louisville every time. Firstly, the cost of living in Louisville is one of its biggest perks. Compared to other cities of similar size, you get more bang for your buck here. Housing, food, and healthcare are generally more affordable in Louisville. I've made a video on the topic already, so make sure to check it out, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the description below for you as well. Now, onto actual moving expenses. You gotta think about more than just the moving truck. Are you gonna hire professional movers or are you gonna go DIY style? Both options have their pluses and minuses. Hiring movers can cost more, but you're paying for convenience and save time. Doing it yourself, on the other hand, can be cheaper, but it requires a lot more legwork. The cost of hiring a moving company varies widely and can depend a lot on the size of the move, the distance, and the weight of the items being moved. Generally, you can expect to pay about $2,000 to $5,000. PricingVanlines.com is a great resource that you can use to help you with your research and decision. And then don't forget, the smaller expenses can and will add up, like packing supplies, gas for your vehicle, and flights if you're coming from far away. And if you've got pets, be sure to think about what they'll need too. Special carriers and pet relocation services aren't cheap. So start crunching those numbers early on. It will help you get a realistic idea of what the move will actually cost you and how to plan for it. Okay, now that you've done your research and got your budget in check, here comes the big one, finding the right home. This is where the magic happens. First off, let's tackle the age-old debate. Renting versus buying. Renting gives you the flexibility and less maintenance to worry about. But here's the thing, when you rent, you're not building any equity. Now, buying a home, that's an actual investment, and you get to call all the shots. Not only do you have a place to call home, but you're also putting your money into something that will most likely appreciate over time. Plus, owning a home gives you the stability and freedom to make it truly yours. Paint the walls however you like, plant a garden, most of the time you have the freedom to go just nuts if you want. Okay, and now let's get real. Finding a home isn't about just scrolling endlessly through online listings. This is where a great realtor comes into play. A great realtor can be a game changer. Someone who knows the lay of the land and can guide you to the right decision. And yeah, you can go it alone, but having a professional at your side, someone who has the duty to represent your best interest, not the seller, makes the process a lot smoother, less stressful, and more efficient. So if you're now wondering where can you find a reliable realtor who knows Louisville inside and out, well, congratulations, you in luck, you're looking right at him. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm all about making your move as seamless as possible. You can start your search on my webpage, which I have linked in the description below. This site feeds directly from the MLS, which is a service that only licensed realtors have access to, and it will have more accurate and up-to-date information than some of the other websites out there. Now comes the most dreaded part of the whole exercise, the actual move. Now I know it sounds scary, but stick around with me here. It doesn't have to be a nightmare. Alright, so you've got two main options here, and we've already touched a little bit about them earlier in this video, but let's add a little bit more detail. You can hire a moving company or go the DIY route. Moving companies can be a lifesaver. They do the heavy lifting, literally. And most offer services like packing, unpacking, and even storage. But remember, a quality service comes at a quality price. You know what I mean. Make sure that you get quotes from a few companies and read reviews before settling on a company. The websites I linked in the description below would be a great starting point for your research. Now, if you're more of a hands-on person, or if you don't really have that much to move to justify paying thousands of dollars for a moving service, DIY might be more suited for you. Renting a truck and enlisting some of your friends can save you some serious cash. Just remember, you'll be doing all the planning, packing, and lifting yourself, so make sure that you're up for the challenge. Speaking of packing, I have a couple of tips that will make your life a little bit easier. First, start early. Don't leave it for the last minute. Trust me, I've been there. Second, declutter as you go. Those dusty shoes that you said that you might wear 12 years ago should probably stay at the old address. The less you have to move, the easier and cheaper it will be for you. And finally, keep an inventory and label your boxes. Knowing what's in each box can save you a lot of time and stress when you're setting up your new place. Remember, whether you're hiring a moving company or doing it yourself, a little preparation goes a long way. You're gonna thank yourself later for that. Alright, so we talked about the move, and now you're thinking about your new life in Louisville. But let's not forget about these few final steps. First things first, utilities. You'll want to get everything set up and running as soon as possible. For electricity and gas in Louisville, you've got LG&E, and that's about it. If you find another option in Louisville for those two services, be sure to let me know as soon as possible. For internet and cable, be sure to check out both AT&T and Spectrum. There are other options available, but those are the most popular and affordable ones. Trash pickup services include Waste Management, Rumpke, and Republic Services. And let's not forget Louisville Water and MSD for your water and sewer needs. Some folks like to set up security services as well. ADT and Simply Safe are popular choices here. Now let's talk safety real quick. Knowing where your nearest hospital is or emergency service can be crucial. Louisville has several big hospitals like Norton Healthcare and Baptist Health. Don't just rely on Google Maps. Drive out and get familiar with the routes just in case. And of course, you gotta eat. Whether you're into cooking at home or grabbing takeout, knowing your food options is key. We've got everything from local grocery stores like Value Market to the big chains like Kroger and Whole Foods. And if you're into farmers markets, we have them too. And there you have it. That was my ultimate guide for preparing for your move to Louisville. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Your support goes a long way and it doesn't cost you anything. My goal is to engage with viewers like you and provide you with valuable content. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate in or around Louisville area, book an appointment with me today using the link in the description below. Give me a call, text me, email me, whatever is best for you. I would love to assist you with all of your real estate needs in and around Louisville area. And with that said, thank you for watching and I'll talk to you soon.